Yo, 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 welcome to ET Phone at Home again.
Again, endless topics. We coming back, like we never left. And we gonna bring the same energy we bring every time, we got some topics we wanna talk about. This just everything just been going on in the economy, in the world, and one of our favorite topics to talk about is fatherhood. Because, we both fathers, but, we had different paths.
It's like a bittersweet relationship.
Ain't it?
Gotta love it and hate it.
At the same time. Because, it is. You get the credit, but you don't.
Man, it's like you're almost closing your eyes. When you finding the baby mama, it's almost like closing your eyes, reaching in the bag of surprises. Seeing what surprise you're going to get.
Well, you better open your eyes next time. I'm just telling you.
You got to open them for a long time. Yeah. You can't just open them for 10 years y'all was together because they can switch after that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So one of our topics is we got this guy who said he wants to stop fighting to be a father. We shouldn't have to fight to be fathers.
No, straight up. Because that is traumatizing to the child. To have them not only having to choose sides, but then again, it's something that we're dealing with coming from a situation where one of them cannot be the bigger person and won't be the bigger person.
Right.
Namely, the one that most of the time is the mamas. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah, he said, this guy right here, he said he's done. He's done. I don't feel like I need to fight no more. He feel like the system's rigged.
It is.
He can't win.
He said you shouldn't have the children in court back to back for them 2 years. They gonna drag it out for
right. And he said he's done. He's done. He said he's gonna give each one of his kids a key.
Even at 2 years old, they get a key.
Even at 5 and 6 years old.
Now, how they gonna keep up with their key at 2 years old? They gonna have to give it to the mama and let the mama make the choice to be able to come on the regular at that point.
But with that being said, I'm like, what route is he choosing? And we don't know everybody's circumstances. We don't know what he's facing or what mental capacity he could be, because going through the court system and going through fighting to be a father and fighting to be there and knowing that you should be there and trying to do all it's taxing on you mentally. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, how do you see it? Do you see a situation in which you could ever say, I'm giving up trying to be a father?
I feel like I've not only come from a spot in my life where I had a rough patch with my dad, but I also had a rough patch with some kids, and I don't want it to be a generational thing, because it can be a big situation with the government trying to do this on purpose. You know what I'm saying? From what I'm believing is happening. It could also be the baby mothers is actually doing this together on purpose. For what reason, we can't fully describe, because we're not a baby mother to say, okay, it's for the benefits, or it's for because I'm hurt, or to get back, whatever their situation might be. I ain't giving them the excuse. I'm just saying it been messed up for generations, and it's something that's trickled down, passed down, and it's like, man, well, I ain't gonna say I fully give up. But if I'm totally dealing with a situation against me where a whole family want to be against me for benefits, I'm not about to keep trying to kiss no ass. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I'm dealing with it myself. I got two situations with two different baby mamas, and one family, they full of shit, mm-hmm, and want you to kiss ass to be a dad, when all actuality, y'all the ones left and took my children. Mm-hmm. And I done tried to get them and fought, as you can call it, fighting, when it's just trying to go get rights, mm-hmm, without trying to be physical.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that young man, you got to wash your hands sometimes, walk away and say, hey, man, it's up to God. He the one. I know I messed up. I know I got my input on following my lower chakra and my lower vibration to get me in that situation.
Right.
But now I got to leave it in God's hands.
And with that being said, I mean, everybody's situation is different, but I couldn't see just leaving it in God's hands, even though the mom may be the culprit of holding you back from seeing your kids.
I don't mean don't give it no effort, But I mean, if you keep giving the effort and they keep just falling to the wayside, what you gonna do? You gonna cry? You gonna what you gonna do? You gonna keep trying to do more, or you gonna just keep trying?
I mean, at a certain extent, I think it goes to you just dealing with the kid.
Yeah, for sure.
And when I say that, maybe having a conversation with them and explaining to him or her, how you feel about what's going on. Because
already tried, and I'm to the realization that they not mature enough to understand none of these tricks of the government or the mother or none of that, because they really blinded by the light. The mama done totally blinded their whole vision.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I mean, if you got a case like that, I feel like, maybe you feel like, oh boy.
I do. I definitely do. Because I got one baby mama that's okay with letting me be a dad, even though she still wants child support and still gets it unfairly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Because I still not only will, but did more in his life than she did. But it is what it is, I mean, thank you for y'all being y'all, baby mothers.
Yeah. So, yeah, with that being said, I know this. I know that my dad never gave up on me. So it's like I couldn't try to give up on one of my kids. That's not what I know.
For sure, yeah. My dad ain't give up on me, but he sure left the bull spit to clear his mind and fix his heart before he had a heart attack about the situation. Because that junk really do have a toll on a man's heart and soul and body when you literally get your physical reality took from you, your own seeds. You know what I'm talking about? That ain't like nothing that's easy.
Like I was saying to somebody, at an age in which I felt I had a kid, which is an older age, I felt as though I wasn't maybe at the age of 25, 27, 28. I don't feel like what I'm going through now, I don't feel like I would have been emotionally mature enough to understand that you have to not take everything so personal. Don't think that it's coming straight at you, and then whatever they do, it's not a personal vendetta against each other. It's more for the kid's sake. It's more, whatever you do is more for the kid's sake. It's more for the education of the kid, for the foundation of the kid, for the kid to know that you are there and you didn't give up on them. What if, your mom or your dad gave up on you and you found them years later?
Depending on what you mean by give up.
Suppose they just was, your mom just gave you up for adoption when you was a certain age.
I don't think parents do that. I think the government come take them most of the time.
Well, some kids are taking
is
DCF.
a real program.
Yeah, some kids are taking some kids are like, oh boy say he not fighting no more.
Man, my mama was a foster parent. I seen a lot of people get took from their families. And my mama literally put 5 children together that was taken from their family just to make them be able to be close together and put them with their family too.
Right.
But at the end of the day, the government literally do this and is responsible for years and generations to come, and has been doing it, gonna do it. Just like they started the prison soon as the slave system stopped. People want to believe that slavery done, but it's different name.
Are we gonna blame the government for not taking care of our kids? That's what I'm asking.
I'm gonna blame the government for making it harder to be able to go.
Of course.
Because I'm gonna tell you straight up. Between me and everybody listening, if the government was not going to lock me up for going to get my kids, it would be no way they can stop me.
Right.
You hear me?
Right.
Nobody can stop me if they would not call the law and say, hey, you going to jail now. I'm not finna go be a slave and not be able to get to my kids to try to get to my kids.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you got to give up.
Right. Now, see, that's a story in which the passion came out there.
I'm just being real, bro.
Right. You're not going to go to jail trying to get your kids.
Bingo. That's the whole point of giving up.
Right.
Because if you got to go be a slave, how are you going to get to your kids?
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that in a way of emotionally maturing yourself. Also knowing that you can only handle what you can handle. If that's something that you know well, if I go over there, we gonna end up fighting. You got to stay away from it. And so staying away from that might be staying away from your kids if your kids are not willing to seek you out, just like you trying to seek them out.
Bingo. In other words, it sounds weak, but that's a form of retreat. I know myself. I gotta surrender. I know that my heart is too deep in this for you to play with my heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I've been done did something foolish.
Right.
Out of love.
Right. And that's what we do. I don't know. That's what we do.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know, so it become a passionate situation, you know, with family. So
Right.
that's why a player got to learn the arts of sometimes just going back to realign your mind and spirit and your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I know we gonna how you doing? We gonna make a quick transition. And one of our quick transitions is we're gonna hit on at least one current event topic. You know, we usually don't, but today we gonna turn on. And it was amazing to see another woman kind of challenge another woman, but in this way, it was kind of like an old generation woman challenging a new generation woman. And basically saying, how many bodies you got? 80 bodies.
Holding her accountable for the amount of foolishness that she done did.
Right, but the thing about it is, we talking about this story that came out about Angel Reese saying that her and Jalen Durham were dating, and since they broke up, they've had like a bad in the internet and on social media breakup, in which she claims he paid her $600 a week, $600,000, my bad, $600,000 a week he was giving her to keep her happy and to make her his girl. And she confided in him. I guess he asked her, how many bodies you got? And she said 80. Like it wasn't nothing. She was like, you know, I go to LSU, you know what you think? And that went for me and us to kind of thinking like, 80 bodies? Like, is she proud of that? Is that something that the new woman is proud of? And this generation of women that's growing up with her, like she's what, 23? Man,
when you really think about it, bro, it's so over highly sexual now. It's like you got the internet overly extending your reach now. It ain't just like back when we was in there, you know, when we had to actually go meet people, you know, and see them face to face. It was like back then you had to go write down numbers, use the actual real phone, you know, but now it's like you can be on the internet, like, add.
DM.
I'm talking about everybody from all over the world reaching out. So it's like 80 might not, you know, considerably today, it might not be, it's a lot, don't get me wrong. But when you think about your
23.
friend.
At 23.
At 23. I understand it. But I had a friend in high school that wrote out a list. And it exceeded that in high school. And it was my friend.
It was a guy?
It was a guy.
Oh, I mean,
I ain't
gonna say.
I ain't saying it's right. Yeah, I know you get that. You ain't saying it's right.
It's the double standard, yeah.
It is the double standardness of it. So it's like, as far as us making that mistake, us as a whole, we shouldn't keep making that same mistake of being overly sexual to the point where we can't use our mind and heart to discern right from wrong as far as dealing with all these wrong spirits.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? And that's what another thing what they say with dealing with so many people. You know, you got spirit, you know, all type of stuff that go along with that.
And you might have a STD somewhere.
But I want to ask you this. What do you think what would be the right amount of bodies that you would think?
That lady who was talking to her, she had the right amount of bodies.
She said 8.
She said under 8.
8, yeah, under 8. So
her whole life. Now that's something that's like we need in our life. We need a girl like that.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? You find that, what you gonna do to that?
Yeah,
everything,
yeah. She's pure, clean.
Everything.
You know
I mean, what you won't do for her.
But but another statistic is that what women look? Because a lot of women look up to Angel Reese. A lot of females now.
They also look up to Cardi B. They look up to Lil' Kim.
So, right.
They look up to Sexy Red.
Do you think
But,
that
that's
she's
what
just
I'm
in the
telling you.
industry?
Yeah,
and
man.
because she's just in the industry for winning a championship at LSU Spotlight, and she won a national championship, and then she's been like a real national spotlight going against Caitlin Clark. Like, you know, she's gotten the villain side of it, but she still got the publicity side of it.
Mm-hmm.
She's got makeup deals. She got her own podcast, so she's become an entertainer, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think that female entertainers like Meg and Cardi B, all these entertainers are basically like her, but just don't publicize it?
I think that she didn't even try to publicize it.
She
Jalen
didn't fight
Duran
it.
publicized it for her.
he publicized it, but she didn't fight it. She gave it life.
I mean, she basically can't hide the truth now that the truth is out. You know what I'm saying?
She could have denied it. And who knows?
I mean, but then they can, these days, you got a lot to take the test and all type of stuff now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, once the cat out the bag, it's out.
Yeah, and the cat was out the bag.
You don't want to try to double lie and then they come back.
That cat was out the bag.
Like Jackie Lee would say.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. That
Jackie Lee love her.
Yeah, Jackie Lee would love her, but I just don't. I got a 2-year-old son, and what does he have to look forward to? You know what I mean?
It depends on.
For us, the females, she 23, so he got 21 more years before he get to that. So that's gonna be another generation behind her. So what is that generation behind her? Is that gonna be even worse?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I would tell our kids to indulge in the unknown far as going out the country. What they translate on their phone, you know what I'm saying, and learning a whole new culture of woman.
Mm-hmm.
Cause all of that, they're reaching back in the same bag. You gonna get the same results. That's insanity. Ain't that a definition?
Insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result.
And it seems like it's perpetually getting worse.
Right.
You know, just like the gas prices going up,
Mm-hmm.
just like gold prices going up.
Right.
Heifer's values is going down, but hopefully Queen's values and good women values go up. You know what I'm saying?
And
but things gonna definitely keep going like this.
And with the AI coming in, like, what is AI gonna, follow? Is it gonna portray these good women who we got? Or is it gonna portray a lot of these promiscuous women that we got? Because it's coming. AI is coming, and it's gonna be very. You ain't gonna be able to understand what's going on and what message they sending you.
They gonna take over with the algorithm. The algorithm gonna be everything that we always been looking for, and it's gonna get multiplied basically.
Have you seen the thing that they say you can have an AI girlfriend that can do anything you want?
I seen it. I mean, I've been seeing computers all in Asia and Korea and China that's moving like us now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
we might need to get one of them.
No, I ain't doing that. I ain't
Program
doing
this girl to do everything you wanted to do.
Oh, nah. So the last show we talked that we was gonna have a balloon challenge.
Yeah.
So
You think it's time to start today?
I don't know. You gonna have a girl with 80 bodies?
Ooh.
Now
that'd be one question. That'd be one question to make us all bust a balloon if we ask. It'd be like, over or under? 80, over or under.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And they gonna say, they gonna point up, we gonna pop. You know what I'm talking about?
That's gonna change the way that, to me, it changed the perspective on how I see a woman now. Because I wouldn't have never been able to tell you or think that she would have 80 bodies. Like, I was telling my homeboy, I was like, nah, I think she just lying. He like, nah. I was like, I don't believe her having 80, like, between.
I mean, really, that's only like 20 a year if she lost her virginity 5 years ago.
That's only?
That's only like 4 years of 20s.
And you saying it like it ain't nothing.
That's only like 5 years of 15s.
Man,
Well, that's like one a month, every month.
Yeah.
For 4 years?
For 4 years.
Yeah, she switch up once a month.
For 5 years. 5 years is 60. 60 is 60 months in 5 years.
Yeah, I added an extra 3, but still.
Yeah.
But just give or take a few, Just give or take a few. It's close.
Yeah,
About one a month.
Yeah, I don't know. That to me is baffling. It to me is surprising, and to me is something that I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared for my son. I'm scared for him.
Hey man, maybe he'll be Angel Reese, lucky man of the month.
No, he ain't gonna be. I ain't getting him still way away from Angel Reese. No sir, he
Hey,
can't even. He don't
but
even
this
know her
what you.
name.
But this gonna be the problem, right? You gonna teach him how to ball just like you do because that's all you know as a generational leader to your son. And next thing you know, he gonna chase the next Angel Reese because you teaching him all we know. And that's just a perpetual situation that you're gonna have to possibly take him fully out the loop
I'm
to
gonna
change.
teach him how to code. I'm gonna teach him.
You gotta teach yourself how to code and teach him how to code.
Yeah, hey, he gonna learn. He gonna learn how to code. He gonna learn a lot of things. You know, I ain't got to. They got schools. They got classes you can teach.
So
him.
you ain't gonna in your spare time go hoop with him and tell him, man, that's what I love to do.
Nah, he ain't gonna hoop. He gonna be a nerd. He gonna be a nerd. He not gonna be a hoop. He gonna be intellectual. He gonna be a nerd. He gonna be in the books. He might know a little hip hop culture, but that he don't even. I don't even put no hip hop music in the car when I put him in.
That's
the
a
car.
blessing though, man. See, now that's how you gotta do it. Now you understand the arts of cultivating your pies. You baking your pie.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand that concept. They'll just
Right.
let you know, cause a lot of people kind of raising themselves being young parents. So they learning how to raise their own kids. You know,
Right.
they growing with them almost. So, you know, I think you well seasoned enough with knowing how to raise something, how to grow something. You know what I'm saying? But everybody don't got that.
Well, I mean, you know, it just is what it is. You know, I'm blessed to be of age to still have a seed. You know, as men, they say we could have one till we die. You know what I mean?
I ain't know that.
Yeah, you don't have no menopause or you don't have no nothing like that. You could, as long as you produce sperm, you could have a kid.
That is amazing.
So you
but
can have one
I
at
think they
72.
say like the older you get, the less healthy it is to have one. But luckily your son was all the way there. He healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, the older you get, it's like they say. I know the women be more scared because it happened quicker for them.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. But you know, it is what it is. I'm kind of disappointed in our female generation as of right now.
Me too. I ain't gonna front.
For hearing that, and I don't even know if it's normalized. We want to hear from our viewers. Is that normal to you guys? I mean, do you find any problem with it? Do you think it's what's normal? Do you think that she's wrong?
On the same subject, bro, I'm telling you, it's the music and stuff that's hypersexualizing and making them think it's so normal to
What
where it's
music?
like
name the music.
Cardi B,
Meg.
Sexy Red, Megan Thee Stallion. Even Beyonce is a wife that wears G-strings everywhere in front of everybody. What type of good example is that to be a good wife?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like you happy because everybody else think you sexy when your husband probably wouldn't approve and agree. But it's for the money, love of the money.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are we passing down to our culture? Like, what is it that we leaving? If we leave, let's say we, God forsake, in 2 years we gone. What is it that we left to this generation? You know what I mean? That I don't know.
Man, I think we, as me and you, got to sit here right now in front of this camera and say, y'all fix y'all dirty ways. That's our contribution.
And hold them accountable.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, we come out, we try to educate you on certain things, but also we trying to learn from the culture that we are in, from the culture that we represent. You know, we trying to learn every day and learn, because to me, that's just as, I don't get it. And with that, we're going to tell y'all endless topics.
The topics have ended.
The topics, you know,
Not to play. Till next time. They pause.
Yeah. We gonna pause our topics to the next time, until the next time we see y'all. But the new generation, please tell us that y'all don't approve of this. Please tell us that this is just a abomination.
Tell young boy NBA to stop the foolishness.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave y'all, you know, endless topics. This is Myron and Sterling. So we'll catch y'all on the next episode.